dancing away there. I love listening to the music when we put our videos on there for you because it's really uplifting and it gets me right in the mood. I hope you're all well. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Toni and this is the How to Craft Network. Thank you for joining me. I know there's lots of you on and I will have a conversation with you when I get to the other side of the counter. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. There's also a little bell button as well, and that will give you the half an hour notice. Now, if your picture is not great either, there is sometimes a little HD button as well, which might give you a better viewing experience. The How to Craft Network channel is a place to come and get some inspiration. You'll always see a smiley face from me no matter what is going on in the background. It's super, super cool. We also have lovely, lovely guest demonstrators from across everywhere doing lots of different things. So it's always a great place to come and say hi. In today's studio, we're going to give you, or should I show you, 3 lovely, lovely products. Now, as always, we try and bring you brand new. We can't always do that, but we always try and put something together that's going to be of an incredible price. So if you did miss out on it, maybe on the launch, not everything's been to TV like some of the things you're going to see in today's studio. So I hope you're all well. The weather isn't great, but we're going to have a room full of sunshine this afternoon with me. I've got some lovely demos to show you. So shall we talk about the first product in the show? I am so excited about these. Now, you all know the DL and Slimline cards have gone through the roof. They've sort of been brought back to life after years have gone by. So we've done some slimline ones here. Now, I don't like to call them slimline because slimline is a different size to DL. So these are sort of your DL sized embossing folders. Now, you all know from our lovely other embossing folders that we love to give you something that is going to make your cards look like artwork. So they're not just your patterned backgrounds. We try and give you something where you can separate that element and watercolour it, or you can separate it and create a unique focal point. Now, for this item, we have 3 super, super cool embossing folders, and the item number for this one is 100042. The regular price on these would be $23.97, but in today's show, we're doing them for you at a great price of $19.99, and that's a saving of £3.98, so just shy of £4. Just for tuning into the How to Craft Network studio. So let me show you what you get in the collection. So you get 3 designs. We have the beautiful, beautiful daisy. I'm just going to lean that forward so you can see the daisy design in there. You can't really see, just stand by 1 second. Let me just grab a piece of black cardstock, just so we can showcase these to their grand. I'll pick it off here for you. So we have the fabulous, fabulous daisy. So let's just pop this on this black cardstock here. So now we can really see that design. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just make sure I am the right way for you. There we go. So look at that detail. Just think about all the beautiful watercolouring you'll be able to do, and the 3D capability is incredible. They give you such a great raised element on your cards. Absolutely beautiful. So this one is the butterfly, and I will show you some samples. We've got lots of samples from our lovely design team. Then we have the butterflies. So these is like a cascading butterflies. Here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. And as always with Stamps by Me, you get open spaces. So you can be artistic with your paint, with your brushes. You can stamp a sentiment in there. So it's not a whole embossing folder where it's all covered and it's more of a background. We always try and leave space so you can either stamp a sentiment, space down the sides so you can get in with your watercolours and things like that. So these are brand new today, hot off the press. Is that the word for it? Or brand new launch, unique launch to the How to Craft Network today. I'm really excited about these because sometimes it's really lovely for our supporters, which you all are, to come and get them first. Because these will go to telly at some point too, but today they're here in the How to Craft Network. And look at this beautiful one here. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, it's like that full panel that goes down the center of your card and creates that beautiful, beautiful, like grand, like layered panel. Absolutely incredible. So the price for this one is $19.99. Okay, save £3.98 if you buy the bundle. Okay, and the normal price is £23.97. So a really, really good price. Shall I show you some samples? So let's show you some samples of the fabulous sort of the last one that I just showed you. So look at this one here where it's been teamed up with a fabulous Thirsty Brush sort of cameo design on there. So you can use it as a background if you wish. Look at that. Look how embossed it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Now scrap. It looks like that old Annie Glitter wallpaper. It's beautiful. And then we have some more here. So you can see how beautiful they are. Now they can go on DL cards, maybe twist the design slightly and have them as landscape as well. I absolutely love that card. Sandra, beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. And let's show you the butterflies. So this is like with the inky backgrounds that we all love to do. It's an absolute given, isn't it? So some very subtle colours on that one. And then maybe some darker ones, teaming it up with some pretty penny stamps on there. And what about sanding it back? So you get that white come back through. See that there? I'll just put that forward. There we go, you can see there. And then what about using it with your free members gift over on Create and Craft from us here at Stamps by Me? There we go. I'll tilt it forward. Thank you. So there's the fabulous butterflies. And then we have our sort of cascading daisies down the side. Who's Sandra? Another one of Sandra's. So I think that might have been done with oxides and then maybe a touch of grey along the side. I will come and say hi to everybody when I get across to the other side. This has been done with ice ink. It's so shiny. Look at that in 3D there. Absolutely beautiful. And then lastly, look at this one with the alcohol markers onto mirror board. There we go. Can you just catch that yellow and that orange on there? So team it up with all of your other products. So today's price, $19.99, 100042. If you are brand new to the How to Craft Network, all you need to do is go to our website, pop that code in the search engine, and that's where it will bring up this fabulous product. As always, if you are a follower of Stamps by Me, you will know that you can pop FBL into that search engine as well, and all of the products that are in there will show for you. If you do go to the HTCN tab over on our website, you'll be able to see previous launches, most of which are sold out. We had a very good show last Friday and nearly all of the products sold out. But from other previous shows, we have odd numbers of things still there. So if you want to go back and check those shows, please do so. You won't be disappointed, I'm sure. Oops. So let's move down to the next one. So the next one I've put together because it sold out, did the paper pads. So these are the two Thirsty Brush paper pads. They sold out. We have ordered more and they landed, which is brilliant. So we have lots of stock of these fabulous papers that you all absolutely love. So we have the 8x8. And as you can see, it's got some beautiful like night skies, aurora borealis skies. It's got some sparkling that I will show you in a second. And then you have the 4x4 tiles, which are these here. So these are sort of the same design, but reduced in size. So let's just show you on the 8x8 here. So you can see from the samples from the front there, where I have used them on not Christmas cards. So they work on both. And then we did this little book where we used one of those mini tiles. So let me see how I'm going to pick. Sorry, I'll just turn to this side here. So you can see, thank you so much. So you can see, let's just get rid of that. And the painted trees. Now, if you're a fan of all these sorts of designs and can't quite achieve them yourself, then you are going to be able to with these papers. They are beautiful. All you need to do is add some sentiments and some sparkle, and you are literally good to go. Now, they're not necessarily Christmas, the sparkly ones more so, but the ones with the trees are all year round. And if you have your fabulous silhouette stamps with the fairies and things like that from other brands as well, they're just stamped directly on top of this, and you'll get the most gorgeous Christmas card. Now, that is the 8x8 one there, but let me just quickly show you how they look on the tiles, because if you are into a small card making, which I know a lot of people are lately, then you have the elements to create like toppers, 3D toppers and embellishments and things. Let me just find the ones that make great toppers. Oh, look at this one here. If you didn't get these ones before, then maybe now, and you were waiting, maybe now is a great place to start. Look at this one. Trees. And then we have some of the peachy tones on here where they're sort of like muted out with those coffees and cream colours. and then sparkly backgrounds, and then we have the classic lamppost in there. Thank you very much. So there we go. So you can use those as toppers on little cards as well. But not only do you get those two, bearing in mind they did sell out back in stock. So I've also popped in here a fabulous stamp and coordinating die from Thirsty Brush. Now it's a wreath design where you can build the elements up, make your own wreath if you want to, and you can pop that coordinating die around and cut the elements out. It has some lovely sentiments on there too. It's A5, it's super, super big. And for this one, it's 1000043, 8x8 paper pad, 4x4 tile, a stamp and a die, A5. The price normally is $50.97, and today I've popped that on there for you at $29.99. Now that is a price just shy for just those papers when they were originally launched. So basically you are getting that fabulous stamp and die for free, saving of £20.98. So the code for that one is 1000043. So the last item on the counter, I'll just take my notes with me. I can never remember. So let's just tilt these for you. Here we go. So this one is another Christmas design, but this one is more of a poinsettia. And again, the coordinating dies is what's going to elevate this design. So you have sort of the open flower heads, you have a smaller one, and the beautiful super large leaves. Let me just pull this in. There we go. So you get those outline dies also as well. So this one is an A5 set from Thirsty Brush. The price normally $29.99 with the coordinating die. And today, $14.99, saving of £15. How cool is that? Super, super cool. I think everything's cool when we're saving money, don't you? So 3 beautiful, beautiful bundles there for you. If there is nothing there for you, you might not like what you see. You maybe have some of the products. Still stay tuned because I've got some lovely inspiration to tell you all about. So I'm just going to pop across now and get ready for some lovely, lovely demos, and I want to show you all what we can do with these great products. They are so affordable, and if you have lost your mojo a little bit, maybe I can help you out today by watching the show. So I'm back in my lovely little corner where I can now breathe. So let's say hi to all of our lovely viewers. So hi Nola, hi Audrey, Pamela, hi Pauline, hi Kirsty, have a look. Hi Glynis, Selma, Sharon, Enid, Amanda. Nice to see you all. Thank you for joining us. Is anybody brand new today? Anybody brand new today? We like to see new faces. Come and say hi because the ladies on here are so, so lovely. They tune in every single day when we are live, and if you need any help, they do help. They are incredible. Hi Helen. Hi Charlotte. Julie, lots of you on today. Hi Sana, hi Tina, hi Gillian. We better get on with some inspo. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the bell to get that half an hour notice, and that little HD button. It might make my face look a little bit better. So shall we talk about our fabulous embossing folders? So the ones in show today are the 3 sort of DL style ones, which are these ones, okay? Now, when you're using these in your machine, each machine is going to be different. I appreciate we've all got different machines. Don't force the embossing folders through your machine. If it won't go through, change out your sandwich. I can help you out with the sandwiches. I only have a cut and emboss and a snap at the moment. But make sure you use the plates that are recommended on your machine. I would hate for my £7 embossing folder to go through a machine and ruin a £200 machine. So make sure you get your plates right, okay? So let's just have a look. Everybody's okay? Kathy. Hi, oh, Kathy Mills is on, everyone. Beautiful samples. Thanks, Kathy. Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. It seems strange you watching me, because as you know, I was watching you when I first started out. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? Hey? Mother of Craft is Kathy. So let's show you how I do mine. So I have my plates here, look, guys. And what I do with mine is I just take out one of my mats. So if you've got a cut and emboss, I've got my slimline one, this sort of, let's have a look what it says on it. B, I've got the B, then I've got my magnetic. In fact, I'll take the magnetic out. So I've got the B and I've got the A. If I run it through and it's not great and it doesn't go through the card, I'll just add maybe my magnetic sheet. You know, there are no rules. Don't put yourself under pressure to get it right first time. I haven't used my embossing folders on this machine. I've been in my prep room using my other one, so I'm not quite sure if this is right, but do you know what? We'll give it a go. Let's do it on some gold mirror board first, just to show you the depth of these lovely, lovely embossing folders. So let's have a look which one. Let's do the butterflies. So when you open your embossing folders, I always feel which part's raised, and the part that's raised is I put the white onto the raised part on the back here. So I'm just going to pop this in here and shut it down. And just because they are slimline or DL style embossing folders, we don't have to make that style of card. I'm going to sort of like make an 8x8 card with them today. So hi Margaret, quick hello. Somebody's birthday. Oh wow, happy birthday. I'm just going to pop this in here and we'll see how we get on. Wendy loves the embossing folders. Happy birthday, Margaret. Have a great day. So we're incredibly busy for the embossing folders, which is no surprise. I know you like new things. I do try and bring new. Let's just see if this has worked. If not, I'll pop my magnetic sheet in there. Nope, not quite. So shall we pop our magnetic sheet in there too? See what happens this time. Let's have a look. Will the slimline folders leave a line on wider paper? It all depends on the pressure in your own machine. And again, I can't comment because every machine does it differently. I don't get one on my snap, but I do sometimes on my cut and emboss. So it's personal preference on your machine. Looks awesome. Linda, the embossing folders will be available as individuals. We haven't got them on as of yet, but just keep checking after the show. They will be available. There we go. You can see the 3D there. How beautiful is that? It looks like a tin can. I'm sure if I gave it a good scrunch up, it'd look like a piece of metal. But if you are into your mixed media and things like that, you know that you can go over the top with your like enamel, gilding, waxes and things like that. Be creative. Just get all your stuff out from your craft room, because I'm absolutely certain you've all got all this stuff in your craft room which you don't actually use if you're anything like me. You just look at it, it looks pretty, and, you know, dig it all out and have a play, because it is incredible. So that's the beautiful butterflies. So shall we try one on some pattern paper? Let's do this sort of ornate design here with the panel. This panel is absolutely beautiful. So I just got some of the fabulous sort of night sky with the white splats on there from the paper collection on item 100043. I'm just going to pop this into here, make sure I've got the raised part on the embossing folder. Pop it in there like so. 70 is the new 50, Margaret. Let's run this one through. Yeah, so maybe if you're getting that line, maybe take a shim out. If you know, I don't, like I say, because machines are so different. There's that many on the market now. They all do different things, don't they? So Geraldine saying she gets confused which way. So I always just do this, me, Geraldine. So I get my embossing folder and I just feel which is the flat and which is the raised. Okay, and I always pop my cardstock on the raised, so the white onto the raised like so. So I know that that raised daisy is going to push up into that paper. If you pop it on the flat side, you're going to get a deboss size. So maybe a quick tip for you is, if you're getting confused and you're doing it the wrong way quite often, is when you open your embossing folder, pop a star in the corner with a Sharpie, or get like a score tool and mark it in the corner. It won't come through onto your design, so you know every time that is where your cardstock goes. Hope that helps. I'll just lean it forward. There we go. Can you see that there? How gorgeous is that? And because it's got those white splats on there, it's sort of picked it up in that design and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I cannot, in fact, if I turn it over, you might be able to see how deep it is. So you know, from me showing you that white side, how deep this side is going to be. Just like it's on colour there. There we go. So let's just pop this to one side. Margaret says she doesn't feel 70. Well, that's good, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'm going to grab a piece of black. And what I'll do is let's just use the same embossing folder and let's pop it in and let's see if I get a line on mine. Okay, shall we try that? Make sure I'm on the raised part, practice what you preach. So pop this on here and let's see if I get a line on here. And then if I don't want the line, then maybe you should take our mat out or maybe pop it onto something which is a harder surface so it'll stop that line. But again, I know everybody's probably got their own favourite machine. So you're going to have to figure that one out. It's not something I could really help with, but we'll see what my machine does. Yeah, pop that little mark on there. So I got a line down this side, a little one, but none down this side. So maybe it's the position on your plate, guys. Maybe, let's show you. I don't know if you can see that line. It is very faint, but I do have a very faint line just going down now. I'll just lean it forward. But I don't have one down the other side, so it might be where you've popped it on your plate. But to be honest with you, I'd get away with not having to worry about a line on there. It is personal preference, but that is so gorgeous. There we go. So we've done a little bit of one more thing I do want to show you is for those of you that maybe are tuning in for the first time and didn't see our 6x6 square ones, because we do have other ones on the website, and if you've got a cup of tea, go and have a look what's on there. We have got some super cool things on our website. So let's just do the butterflies on this one because I'm going to use the other two in my demo. So these fabulous butterflies, can we see here? So I want to get some colour onto some white cardstock. So I've just got a piece of white here. Now again, if you're wanting the raised element to push through, you need to put the ink on the other side. So I've just got my embossing folder here. This is just an everyday technique that you will find most people who use embossing folders do. I'm not teaching you anything you don't know here, but I would like to show you because I appreciate, sometimes we've got brand new viewers, which is amazing. I'm just sort of randomly popping this ink on here. Now, in my hand today, I have a Distress Oxide. And that one is, if you're wanting to maybe replicate, is Twisted Citron, and I have Evergreen Bow, some of you might call it. So I'm just going around the edges here. Now you can swipe, touch, tap, whatever you want to. And just get a bit more of this on because I like this one. And then what I do is I spray with a little bit of water. There's not many things that I don't spray. Everything gets a spray. I'm just going to give it a spray with a little bit of water. And hopefully I'll get some lovely distressed butterflies. You can already see I'm going to get the butterflies just from holding. Can we see there? So you can just see those white butterflies in there. Looks super cool. Now this is going to give me a total watercolour sort of random, which I absolutely love. But don't spray if you don't want this look. In fact, I might do both. We'll see. So for these specific embossing folders, 100042, 3 DL slimline embossing folders, one with butterflies, one with an ornate panel, and one with some pretty daisies. And if you buy that for 3, you save just shy of £4 today. So let's show you. Oh my gosh. I might even pick that up, that's so pretty. See that there? Literally all you need to do is just cut. I'm really pleased with that. In fact, I'm going to pick it up. See those butterflies in there? Look at that. I'll show you on the front. You can see the 3D right there. We see that there? They're absolutely beautiful. So don't be scared to play with colour as well, because they do look super cool. So shall we do a demo? A full demo so you can see a complete card. Let me just grab some tissue. So whilst I get ready for this demo and I get all my bits and pieces out, I'm just going to show you the fabulous inspirational video that we've made for you with the lovely design team samples. And if you want to, you can have a quick toilet stop or a quick tea stop, and I will see you in a minute or so. So let's have some fun and create a pretty card. I'm just setting my artwork to one side. I really do love that one. That will go onto a card. So I'm going to use, for this demo, I'm going to use the daisies and I'm going to use a sort of ornate panel in here. I'm going to incorporate them both and I'm going to make a large card. So let me just show you what's going on. Lots of cuts on this one. So there's my card. And then I have cut some white panels and I've just popped some white metallic-y coloured card behind. Can we see these here? Like so. So on these two, I'm going to do one embossing folder, and then on these ones, I'm going to do a different one. So on my back panels, I'm going to do the ornate one, and I'm just going to do it on white because they look so cool on white. So if you are a little bit scared of colour, you do them on white. They look equally as beautiful. So let's just pop this on here like so, in the position I'd like it to be, and then I'm going to close it down. So I've got the pattern I'd like in on that piece of white cardstock, and then I'll just grab my plates and we'll just run this one through. So the team of girls are actually in the back now dispatching your orders as we speak. I'm being told it is incredibly busy for the embossing folders. We do have a lot, thankfully, for a change. So not just your couple of hundreds today, we have a lot for you, which is cool. Makes a refreshing change. So let's just show you what it looks like on white. So look at that. So pretty. Just on white. That is going to elevate any card, isn't it? Just on white. It won't show you when I go back, but when I go forward, you can absolutely see it. So that's one of my panels, one of my pretty panels. And then I've got another white one, so I'd like to do the same. I'm just going to pop it inside here. So for the results I'm getting on my emboss, I've got my B plate, my metal, my magnetic, and my A, and that's helping me get those results. Roxanne, will the white embossing eyes ink powder be back in stock soon? Now, if that is not showing on the website, I don't know why, because we have hundreds of them. I will check when I get off air for you. This building has been taken over by Isaac. And we have our fabulous second panel here. Pop that out there. So, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I have another panel, but I've reversed it. So the white is going to be my matte and layer, and the gold is going to be what I'm going to emboss onto. Can we see that here? But for this one, I'm going to swap the embossing folder out, and I'm going to use the beautiful daisies. So again, feel for the emboss, the lifted part, but if you, I've actually popped a little mark in there myself in my nail look, so I know now that I've always got to put the white piece of card onto the raised. Now I'm going to go, which bit do I want? I'm going to get this bit in. I like this bit a lot. I'm going to push it over to the side there because I like the top. So you can see when you close your embossing folder, what detail you're going to get on this piece of sort of metallic card. Look at that. Yeah. So let's just pop this in our machine here. Enid, yes, they'll be in store tomorrow. We are open now. Our store is now open Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 10 till 3. Which is really, really lovely. So let's see what this one looks like. How beautiful is that? I'll tell you. You know, I still surprise myself every time. Look at that. Now, a couple of things that you could do with this to elevate it if you want to. I'm going to leave it as is. But if you have alcohol pens, which you saw on the sample over there, just see if I can grab an alcohol pen here. One that's going to hopefully work. They're watercolour ones, that's no good. But if you have an alcohol pen, a grey one here. So let me just see, where did we pop those lovely designs that we did? Here we go, look. So we have these butterflies. Now, I don't think this is going to show on here. But if you have alcohol pens, you can take your alcohol pen straight to your embossing folder and colour the 3D element. Now, this is a grey, not a great colour to show a demo with, but I just wanted to show you that if you highlight over the embossed areas with a grey, not a grey, but a alcohol marker, obviously it dries and you get the coloured design come through. Just see that there with this grey one. I would use prettier, brighter colours, fuchsias and purples and pinks, but you can go over the design. So for instance, this one, we could colour the centres yellow and pop some white or some like a blue tone to create the appearance of a white flower. So there's so many options, okay? So don't sort of limit yourself and put yourself in a specific box just because it's an embossing folder. Yes, it embosses, but they do way, way more. Toni, any plans of opening the shop all week? No. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I have to tell you that at Stamps by Me, most days, it's really busy. And I mean really busy. We have so much going on. So we wouldn't be able to open as of yet every day. But Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for now, and we'll review it in a little while. So let's just get this out of the way. My gosh. So let's put this card together. So I have my lovely panels here. So this one is going to go onto the white. We see that there. So as soon as you pop it onto a back panel, it sort of frames the design. Our lovely white panel here, look. We see this here, and my other lovely white panel is here. So let me just grab a tape pen and we will get these stuck on to the top of their card. Just 1 second. Here we go. You always get a clog, don't you, when you don't quite want it. Love the embossing folders. It's the same is that Linda Dawson? L Dawson, I think that might be Linda. It's the same, but it's a different size. Don't think there's much in the difference of size there, but you could certainly try. So let's just pop this on here. You know, because you're just half tempted to just add some ink. I'm gonna keep it a clean and simple card because that was absolutely the plan. We have our 2 white panels on there. And then we have the metallic-y one. It looks beautiful just on the deboss side, look at that. So, you know, swap the colour, swap the cardstock around. But yeah, make sure you put that little mark on there if you keep getting it wrong, because it is frustrating, I get that. The embossing folders should be loaded on for you now. You want to go and check those out. Hopefully they're on. I have a team of people running around for me, which is fabulous. Thank you, everyone. So there we have, look, our 3 lovely panels. So I've sort of reversed the design. So what is in the back of here is now on the foreground here and vice versa. So let's put my card together. So I have an 8x8 card and I have sort of the metallic first. So I'm just creating that matte and layer background. So the reason I'm doing an 8x8 card is because I want to show you that, you know, some people, including myself, don't look beyond what it is on here. It's a slimline card, isn't it? But sometimes products will go way further if you just try and think out of the box, me included. And create some beautiful wedding cards. Aaron's saying this card suits his OCD to the ground. Is that because there's no wonky lines and things, Aaron? Aaron's saying, please don't put splats on it. I'm not on this card. I will on everything else, but not on this card, okay? So the embossing folders are now limited, okay? The limited stock in the bundle. So 100,042. 100,042. I will load individuals so nobody will miss out, but I'm just keeping you in the loop. Right, so let's get our panels on here. So I have this lovely panel for here, look. I mean, you had a big sentiment down there, which we do lots of, don't we? And then I've got my other panel here. I'm going to pop these on flat. Down to the side. Who's ready for the new website? We're all excited. And we'll stand here every day. It's coming, I promise it's coming. I'll be still here at 2040 saying it's coming, I promise. With my Zimmer frame. No, I promise you it is coming, and we're all super excited about it here at Stamps by Me. We've been doing some tests on it today. Make sure it's all perfect. Gillian, these are here for good. They're not just for one-off. We've got lots of them, sweetheart. So then we have our fabulous daisy panel. You see here. Now Aaron's going to be like, what are you doing? Where are you? Make sure that, he'll be saying, make sure that goes in the centre, please. I'm just going to pop some pads in the centre of this one. Amanda's super excited about the website. I was chatting with Amanda when she was here on the open day. She's like a kid in a candy store when she's in here, fluttering around like a fairy. I'm just going to pop this straight down the centre so I get that lovely detail. No, I won't mess, I'm sorry. I'm just winding Aaron up. Shouldn't really do that, I'm sorry, Aaron. There we go, so it's nice and centralised. So I'll pop some pads behind this one. Okay, so, and then I have the Perfect Harmony from our 3D layering Kingfishers, if you remember. And I felt like this was perfect because these do work in perfect harmony. So I've popped some pads on here. Now I've just realised I've cut this Perfect Harmony out of a different coloured gold. You see that there? Different, that's more rose gold. This is I'll do it straight. I'll not. So the last thing I just wanted to do, just to sort of elevate this design a little bit. Now you could wrap this panel with some ribbon, a nice big bow, if that's what you like to do. But did you see our fabulous glitters from last week? Now there are a handful of these left, and I'm going to use the white one. So these were teal, honey, and ice, and the item number for this one is 100041. Okay, so 100041, there is a handful of these left, and they're basically a chunky textured glitter, so you can see all of that lovely, lovely glitter in there. Now, I just wanted to use the white one here to add some detail to this one. So I'm just going to take my glue here, and I'm just going to add some glue to the tips of these sort of leaves area. So I'm not covering the whole embossing folder because it just looks incredible in just white, and I don't want to overwhelm. But what I do want to do is just add a little bit of dimension to the back, and who doesn't love a bit of sparkle, hey? So just a little bit. Now you can use your quickie glue pen as well if you've got a quickie glue pen and would like it to be more refined, but I like the texture, so I'm just using my normal one here. I'll just grab some cat paper here. Well, so I will hold it up in a second. I'm just going to get rid of this because, you know, it'll end up on my sleeve, then on my face. Then I'll be itching for the rest of the day. So that's the white. Here's the honey. If I pop the lid on there so you can see all the green. There is a yellow. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the honey. And then we have the fabulous teal, which has got some silver elements in there as well. Really, really lovely. See, I'm glitter now. I can feel it up my nose. So there we go. One really pretty card using two of the designs from that collection. I'll see if I can capture that. So the glue is still wet, the glue dries clear, but it will just pick up that glitter once all of that blobby glue's gone behind. But the detail behind the embossing, there we go, you can see it from its side there. Really, really pretty. I hope you like that one, guys. So for those embossing folders, 100042, okay, the price today, $19.99. They are limited. I don't know if there's actually any left because we've come to the end of our show. It's a saving of about £4 if you do buy the bundle today. There will be some individuals loaded on later, as now I appreciate some people will have missed out and are at work, so we don't want to exclude those people. And the other two bundles, I'm over half of each has gone. Half. So that's all good. So I hope you've enjoyed today's show. I'm sorry I can't stay much longer. I am not with you next week. We have lots of things in place for you, so make sure you check out our newsletters, but we're just taking a 5-day break with Tom in the summer holidays, and it's going to rain. Typical, isn't it? But I will be back with you after those 5 days. Something new, something fantastic. Okay, so whatever you're doing, have a lovely afternoon stroke evening. You can always catch us on the phone, via email, or on our website. Take care, everyone. See you all later. Bye.